Well, thank you everyone um, for this great honor. This is obviously my first time here, and I feel honored and privileged to be among um, all these hardworking people, and I call them like I'm among greatness because I guess one story I can share is when I was younger and I grew up in Puerto Rico. My father passed away at a younger age, and all my drive and all the things that I learned about wrestling, I think I got it from my mom. She would get up early, um, around 5 a.m., and then somehow it was me and my two brothers, and then she would cook, chop everything ready, like, and I kept seeing my mom doing all the stuff that she was doing, and meanwhile I was wrestling. Um, But I didn't realize because I didn't have any role models for wrestling. I didn't grow up like watching the Olympics or anything like that. So my only hope was like, man, how can I help my mom? My mom is by herself, and it's me and my two brothers. And then thanks to my coaches in Puerto Rico, especially, they guide me through the sport of wrestling, and they say, Franklin, only use wrestling, but look at it as a tool in order to go as far as you can in your studies. And I think looking back into my life, that talk I had with my coach like kind of changed a lot of things. So I started looking at wrestling as a tool rather than an end in itself. And thanks to that, I ended up with a good scholarship to ended up here. Through all that, I spoke very little English, and I'm still learning. I think because you never stop learning. And but I understood a lot because I used to watch Cartoon Network in English. And me and my brother, we used to like watch everything in English because when you don't do that, like they put like a weird voice on top of the thing, and you can read the lips. It's not like that's true. So when I got here, I remember Roger and Chris and the staff. They were a little bit worried about me making it through school because of the English. But I was very shy at the time, and that's when the Smith Center comes in, and that was a great part of my development. And I was so focused, and like I told my mom, I'm gonna go and study. I promise I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna make this count. And when I was here, I saw people sometimes partying hard and doing everything hard. I was like, I'm gonna train hard and I'm gonna study hard because that's my main goal here. I was all about business. You can ask the coaches, and everything was secondary to that. And thanks to them and the mentorship that I had here, I had some struggles. I talked a lot with Chris, Roger, and even his Mandy and his wife often. But I think the ups and downs here helped me a lot, and even the weather I wasn't used to. From Puerto Rico, it's really warm there all year, and I was like, man, how do these people make it every day here? They just walk around like it's nothing. And but through all that, I was like, just growing and I was like, wow, we have a building here, and there's people here that you can come if you need help with anything. You can just they will spend time with you. I was so in awe of that. So I just live in the Smith Center. I was always getting help and very appreciative of that. And I think thanks to that, like I moved on and went to wrestle internationally, overseas, all 30 different countries, world medalists, all this stuff, Olympics, and when I look back through all that, actually recently I was in Tokyo and I didn't do so well, and when I look back through all that, what I can take from all my experience and everything is that one, man, you can never stop being grateful for the things you have. You can always like look at your situation if you're down, but if you sit down any moment you're down and you write down all the blessings that you have around you, all the people that added so much value to you, like I bet you're gonna find people. So when I went through that moment in the Olympics, I just kind of sat down, hold on to my faith in Christ, and it just kind of like it's kind of helping me through this process, because when you are up here doing all these awards and all things, like you have a high expectation to like become even better and better. I mean, not too long ago they were speaking here about progressing and better and better. There's some beauty about that, about being the best you can be, because I think that's we're all called to be the best we can be. And I think we if we don't do that, we owing something to ourselves, because inspiration comes when we see greatness around us. So, anyways, and I think the other thing I learned through all my career and everything is that when you go through hard times, you better have a good foundation, because it's gonna shake. It's gonna shake you really hard. And I thank God that I thank my mom, because she did a good job with us. Even working minimum wage, and she was like taught us, not even by words but by her example, to be thankful and grateful for the people around me. And I think because of that, I was able to overcome all the adversities, ups and downs, and I know if I have a strong foundation, that no matter what happens, like I'm going to be able to maintain and be strong. And I just want to end with all of you guys by saying that I didn't even have any idea about this stuff. I live in my own world, just training. I didn't even know they do this, to be honest. And I know some people here like are here for a long time and they wait and all that. But I think that's a testimony of like, if you work and focus on the foundation, the things that really matters, I think all the things will come on its own. So thank you guys for your time, and I just feel honored and super blessed to be among you guys. Thank you.